I guess we are living in our computers by taking all these online courses. Anyway, my name is Caitlin Truman, and this is for 312 Aaron Rex class. And I'm going to be talking to you about my paper, my case study on young managers in healthcare and oppositions they face and what solutions that we can do to fix the problem or alleviate the problem. So the topic of my paper is presented to aim to educate and enlighten those in the healthcare field with the challenges posed by hiring young managers and the solutions in order to effectively train them as leaders. My paper covers what it's like being a young manager in the healthcare field and ways to overcome the obstacles in leadership. So how does this relate to what we're doing in healthcare or studying healthcare administration? Well, all of us are in our 20s or somewhere in between or older. It just depends on where you are in your life. If this is you going back, if this is you just starting out. See, this is why it's my first video, as there's a light bulb falling in my face. Okay, as I was saying, what we need to start remembering is that we are young and we do want to gain the respect in a management field. Being a young manager is more likely going to happen than not going to happen as we exit out of college and as we start going into our field. Why is that? Well, if you think about it, the baby boomer generation. The baby boomer generation is what's in management right now. And they're mainly in their 55s, early 60s. So what happens when you get into your 60s? Retirement. When retirement comes, there's always going to be someone new. And with the advancements of technology, usually facilities are looking towards finding a younger manager rather than getting someone seasoned and having the same mentalities as the old manager. The problem that is faced with this is when bringing in a new manager, you're going to face tons of opposition from your team, from your environment. It's going to suck. Like, as a young manager, you're going to be faced with a bunch of ridicule. People aren't going to think you're experienced, that you don't have the know-how or the knowledge. So how can we fix that? So my solution, or the solution I talked about specifically, is that one, if you are going into being a young manager, you need to listen to your team. It's the biggest thing. You need to get to know them on a personal level and get to know them one-on-one and have them get to know you one-on-one so they realize that you are a person, not just somebody who's here to be a threat. And that's exactly the way they're going to see you. You are going to be faced with a lot of people in different age brackets as you are a young manager. And you have to realize and adapt and adjust your leadership skills in order to fit those cohorts and lead an effective team. Also, what I was saying is that you need to figure out a way to have them realize that you aren't there to overstep them. You want to make sure they know that you're here to help them succeed and help the company succeed. That can be done just by them seeing how hard you work, but any gain of respect is going to take a lot of time. It's going to take time. And that's the one thing that you guys do have to keep in mind. Also, youthful managers, they need to be wary of any opposition they're going to get from how they dress, how they act, what they talk about, their age. You have to be completely mindful. But some things HR can do. That was on a personal level what a person can do if they were stepping into the leadership field. HR can start coming up with training programs or having a transition period. So HR can implement training programs in order for new managers to gain a little bit more experience, almost like a mentorship for those stepping into those new positions. Also, as a person transitions into that new position, just have them slowly be in the background of things. Have them following the manager or the person that they're going to be taking over their position. And that way it gives the staff familiarity to the team, and it lets them be more accepting of the new manager coming in. Lastly, I would like to talk about how it's going to be when you're a girl. I didn't write this in my paper, but you're a girl going into a management position and you have a lot of catty females also on your team. This is from personal experience, so that's why I'm adding it in. You're going to have a lot of opposition, and the best thing to do is to cover your butt. It's really bad to say, but you're going to want to make sure you document everything, that they understand that you're not there to play around. You have to be conscious about everything you do and how you are presenting yourself. You never want to dress casual. You always want to dress professional. Casual Fridays, wear a dress. Guys, you can wear a blazer or a nice t-shirt and jeans, but you want to make sure that you're dressing professionally because it conveys a sense of leadership, and also it conveys a sense of integrity and respect and knowledge. You always need to look the part in order to be the part. That's pretty much all I wanted to say, covered in my paper. Just know that with the rise of the baby boomers hitting retirement age, it was 35% in 2009, and in 2012 it was 45%. So if you can keep thinking about the increase that's happening, there's going to be a lot more younger managers in management positions, which is good because then hopefully there will be more acceptance within our field. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed this quick video. Sorry, it's horrible and this, but bye!